Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for mid-May. Before I get into the individual readings, let me do the collective poll. Mercury has gone direct, so we no longer have Mercury retrograde. Venus is going direct. And also the nodes of the moon are shifting from Pisces and Virgo into Aquarius and Leo. So having this shift for the next year and a half really means focusing on your destiny, focusing on your calling, focusing on your passion. What is it? What is that creative get up and go that you have always wanted to do but haven't done? This is going to be the time to start it, to allow it to begin, to allow it to grow within you. At the same time, use a foundation of community, use a foundation of thinking outside of the box to help you get there. Don't be afraid to be different. Oh, look at that. Just fall. Calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this collective reading. Now, if you don't want to listen to the collective part, I have below linked a timestamp that will take you directly to your individual reading. Okay, I'm going to fan them out today. That one. Okay. And the card is Vacuum Away Fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Don't be afraid to follow your destiny. Don't be afraid to follow your passion. This is the time to start it. This is the time to go forward. Even if it's tiny little steps, move forward on that inkling, move forward on that fire in your belly that is asking you to seek, to become more. Light the match. Let the light shine. So there's this interesting idea, that there's nothing to fear except for fear itself. But I heard this saying, probably in the last couple weeks, of, you've got nothing to lose if you give it your all. So, why don't you try that? Give it your all. You have nothing to lose if you give it your all, because you've already given everything you have. So my collective, really do not be afraid to be you. Do not be afraid to be different, to think outside of the box, and use that to create your destiny. We need you. Do not forget that. And on to our reading. Hello, Cancer. This is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're looking at the energy surrounding you for mid-May 2017. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And make sure to listen to your moon sign and your rising sign for added information and guidance. If you're not sure what those are, I have provided a link in the description box below that takes you to a website that creates your natal chart for free. Alright, so let's call on the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. Calling in the divine. What are the messages for Cancer for mid-May 2017? What are the messages? What energy surrounds Cancer for mid-May 2017? Okay. Alright, and the energy that's coming in from the beginning of May to mid-May is the Knight of Pentacles. So you might have been feeling really lethargic, like one step behind, that, things, like you just didn't have it all together like you would have liked. That, you went into battle a little underprepared. And then we have Judgment. Interesting. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Page of Wands, and 8 of Pentacles. So Cancer, you might, yeah, like I said, you might have at the beginning of May been just feeling like just didn't quite get it all together. But we have Judgment here, and so this is an interesting card to have, you know, at this point, because it's kind of like, in a way I see it as like a turning point for the Knight of Pentacles. Like you feel lethargic, you felt not together, and so Judgment comes in and says, let's go into that, so let's go a little bit deeper into that, figure out the root cause of it so we can solve it. So it might be really uncomfortable, like the remainder of May, but you're going to be solving some really deep-rooted issues, because the lethargy, the unwillingness to, or maybe it was just, you know, time management was an issue, or you just didn't have the strength, or there was just like a component missing. And so Judgment says, okay, we got it. Let's go figure out what it is, and let's strengthen it. And so that's a beautiful thing, and that's a wonderful thing, but it's also, you know, just like going and working out and lifting weights. It's hard, but it makes you stronger. And so that's kind of the feeling of the remainder of May. And we do have 10 of Swords in relationships. So I do feel like you will be letting go of a relationship or a person who has served their purpose in your life, you know, that you can no longer hold on to that energy. And I feel like this is really, really difficult for you. And also I think, you know, with Judgment being the overarching feeling, it is something that you have been feeling in a deep-rooted place for a very long time, but you just haven't wanted to let them go for, you know, probably multiple reasons. That A, you love them, B, you want them in your life in certain aspects. There could be a codependency happening. But you also know even deeper than that, that this is not a healthy relationship for you, and that it's not what you need to move forward with. And so once again, it's a tough thing to go through, to let go of somebody who you love. But sometimes the people who we love are our biggest lessons, and one of those lessons is to learn to let go and keep rising. And then we have 8 of Swords, and this is in career. So I feel like this feeling of, you know, letting go of this person, letting go of this situation could be trickling into work. 8 of Swords is feeling lost, feeling like not knowing where to go. And you could have just kind of, you know, shook your foundation with this breakup, with this departure of this person. And so it feels like your confidence might have been shook in yourself, but in reality that's not the truth of the situation. Even though your confidence might be a little helter-skelter right now, know that what has happened and these lessons that have been put forth are only to make you stronger and better. All right, just think of it as a massive vitamin that tastes really bad, your cough syrup, you know, whatever it is that will make you feel better. But this is the situation right now. It's delving deep. It's cleaning house to make you better. So in career, if you are feeling that loss, that frustration, that sadness, that you just don't know if you want to continue with this, or if you want to, you know, or if you do want to continue, then how are you going to shift it? Just look up, Cancer. Look up and see the light. See that it's an easy exit, and there's a lot of solutions. You just have to look up and through the fog. In abundance, we have the Page of Wands. So this is, I like this here, is that, you know, there could be somebody coming in, very young, youthful feeling, but will kind of light a fire when it comes to your personal abundance. Give you hope, give you an idea, give you some inspiration on how you can either make your life more profitable, make your heart more abundant, make your mind in a way, you know, spirit, my guides were saying, at ease. So this Page of Wands is a lovely support that I think will make you laugh and will make you smile when you least expect it. And then we have 8 of Pentacles, and this is for the mind, body, soul connection. And 8 of Pentacles, you are on the right path, Cancer. Okay? 8 of Pentacles is like, keep nurturing, keep learning, keep growing with knowledge and understanding, because it's happening. It's going in the right direction. And even though it seems like it's, tedious work that will never pan out, it is, and it will. Slow and steady, Cancer, slow and steady. Okay, so let's pull on the Noah Knafo cards, and this is the Visionary deck, just to give you some added guidance. New discoveries. Yep, so we had to let go of some people. We had to let go of some self-doubt so that we can discover new territory. And this is awesome. I mean, there's a unicorn in it. There's a flippin' unicorn. How could you not love that? Okay, let me read what it has to say in the book. New discoveries. This card is about the things you are going to find out that are unknown to you right now. Be open to the universe, and you will notice that nothing is a ritual, since there are always new discoveries waiting to be found. As we begin to present with ourselves in the now, we can begin to recognize the roads and pathways to new territory, sometimes unknown, sometimes having a familiarity about them. It's about being a pioneer instead of holding back in fear. Pioneers choose to follow into the unknown with some uncertainty, but the knowing that something will be discovered. All right? And I really don't have anything to add to that. I think that's a beautiful spot to end, Cancer. Keep growing, keep discovering, letting go to make space for a new. All right, remember, listen to your heart and your body will follow. Until next time, so much love, joy, and blessings.